Hi, welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. But if you're new here, I'm a single woman with a single income and I'm in debt. I'm documenting my debt-free journey here on YouTube. If you think you'd be interested in following me along in my journey and paying off all of my debt, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I would really much appreciate that. Okay, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. This is my third attempt at filming this video. So I originally filmed this on February 2nd, my February budget, the same day that I uploaded my debt confession update video. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that video, I recommend that you do because this might make a little bit more sense. Anyway, I was going back to edit the video that I filmed on Friday, and I realized I made a major mistake in the math. And then I tried to refilm it again yesterday. Like, I have whiteout and stuff of corrections that I made in that video. And then I was editing it and realized I messed up again. So I'm going to walk through this because for some reason it wasn't making sense in my head. And now I kind of want to walk through it together, and I'm going to upload this video whether the math is correct or is not correct, whether I did this right or not. This will be a learning opportunity for me, and maybe for someone else that might have problems budgeting. Yeah, y'all, the math just was not mathin', okay? Okay, let's try this again. So I'm going to start with Nelnet 2 for these numbers. So Nelnet 2 is the next target of my debt snowball. So last month I had my Capital One credit card. I've since paid this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the $500 that I was paying towards this credit card, and I'm going to snowball it into Nelnet 2. So as of February 1st, let's go back and find this sheet. Here we go. As of February 1st, Nelnet 2 is at $1,041.10. Yeah, so this is the next target of my snowball. It just so happens that this is also one of the loans with the highest interest rate. So it kind of worked out and that is the next target of my snowball. Okay, so I was paying $37.50 towards this loan. So if I'm going to take the $500 from what I was paying towards credit card debt, I'm going to snowball it here. So that brings my total to $537.50. And then I was looking at my student loans, and before I was budgeting about $450, give or take. But what I've done is I've subtracted the $37.50 from what I would consider this to be my student loan payment. So Nelnet 1, Nelnet 3, and Nelnet 4 collectively will get $390. It gets split amongst each one, but I just pay the basic $390 towards those loans, and then I'm going to allocate specifically in the website $537.50 towards Nelnet 2. So this is what was throwing some of my numbers off, because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm not going to be able to eat. So now I think I have this correct. All right, and then my home loan will get $1,600, and then my auto loan will get $800. So let's walk through this together to see if my math works this time around. So 800, 537.50. Okay. All right, water is going to get $50. I don't know. Oops. I don't know if this is going to be right because I left my faucets running last month because it's so cold. I usually budget $30 a month for my water bill, have a feeling that it's going to be high. Well, I know it's going to be more than 30. I'm hoping it doesn't cross $50. It might, but I don't know. For power, I'm just going to budget what I paid last month, which was $58. Gas, I'm going to over budget here. I think 250 is exaggerating, but it was really, really cold last month. My heaters were on like all the time, so I'm hoping it doesn't go over $200, but I don't know. If anything, maybe this over budgeting will cover, the water, the power bill if I'm under budget here. Okay. My phone bill went up 1 cent for some reason, so $147.09. My internet did go up. It went up this month, I think. I don't know why, but I am limited to the internet carriers in my area. And I just took a quick look at the other internet carrier, and I realized that this rate is still lower than the introductory rate for the other company. So I'm just going to stick with this for now. Okay, subscriptions. All right. And then my gym. My chiropractor is $59. Insurance is $144.77. This is something that I left off in my first filming of this. I was off. Okay, then we're going to skip spending for now, and let's go to HOA. So last month, I paid the HOA fees for the home that my mother lived in. This month, I have to pay the HOA fees for the home that I live in. And, yeah. And I think moving forward, I do need to consider sinking funds and things like that, but I don't want to start that now because I'm just starting my budgeting kind of lifestyle. And thing about me is if there are way too many things to keep track of and moving parts, I get overstimulated fairly pretty bad, and I'm going to get frustrated and give up. So I don't want to throw too many moving parts right now in my kind of budgeting journey yet. I kind of want to just get the hang of what this budgeting lifestyle looks like for at least another, the year that I'm doing this. And then I can kind of gauge whether or not sinking funds I really do need that. But I know I need it for the HOA fees and the taxes. So I'll figure this piece out maybe next year. That'll be a goal of mine, is to figure that piece out. But for now, I need to pay this. So that's $450. I know, Maggie. I don't know if y'all heard that, but my dog she just sighed. I'm like, yes, I know, girl. I know. Okay. So that means I'm going to budget about $400 for spending. And this will bring my total to $5,023.22. So my budget is now $5,029.16. So last year, my monthly budget was $49.30. Because I got a raise, it is now, there we go, $5,029. I am a salary paid employee, so my paychecks are the same. They're consistent throughout the year, so I don't need to kind of worry about fluctuating income. If anything, I get lucky when I get extra income coming in. So I was trying to do a zero-based budget. So since I'm left over $5,029.16, I have $5.94 left. If there is a buffer there, I'm just going to use this $5.94 towards Donut 2. So that means no savings this month, no Big Daddy lump sum savings this month either. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Is this a zero-based budget? Is this what this means? I don't know, like I hear that term get thrown out a lot from other creators, and I'm always trying to learn and adapt and try new things. Because I do, I am learning a lot, and I was thinking to myself, like, is that what I was doing before? Like, if I use the leftover money to pay debt, even though I didn't put it in here, like, is that still zero-based budget? I don't know. Like, is that what that means? Can someone please explain to me what a zero-based budget is? Because I don't know. Is that what I was doing before? Is this what this is? I don't know. Okay. So we'll leave it like that. So I feel a lot better. I know, girl, I know. I do feel a lot better walking through this now. Again, for like the third, fourth time, because I feel confident now that these are going to be the numbers. For some reason, I just couldn't wrap my head around the student loan part piece and this Nelnet 2 piece, like how the snowball thing was going to work. Now that I figured this out, I feel better. And I do want to take a second to kind of talk about celebrating my credit card debt payoff. So I kind of like nonchalantly yeah, I just kind of like nonchalantly went over it like pretty quickly. But the thing about me is I think switching my spending habits is hard, right? Like it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I am tempted to go shopping and things like that. I am tempted to, I see things, I'm like, oh, do I need that? And I'm like, no, I don't need that. I mean, but at the same time, I do have a very disciplined mindset. And I think it comes from the fact that like I'm disciplined in other areas of my life. I'm disciplined when it comes to working out. I'm disciplined when it comes to the food that I eat. I'm disciplined in getting deadlines and stuff completed at work. I'm kind of a bulldog in that respect at work. I can come across as soft-spoken, but push comes to shove. I like to get things done. So my OCD brain is going to not like it if I don't highlight each and one of these goals by the end of the year. And I did go back and I highlighted the fact that we were able to accomplish our first goal, which was to pay off the Capital One card by the end of March, and we did it by the end of January. So that is amazing. I need to be better about like complimenting my hard work and efforts and knowing that I achieved this. But yeah, the key takeaways, oh my gosh, I'm using my corporate lingo. The key takeaways, no, just kidding. No, but I do want to make sure that like, that I accomplished this. So this is awesome. This is great. I am very happy with myself. I am very, proud of myself for getting this done. Every day is a learning opportunity. Every day I'm learning something new from everybody, from books and worksheets and videos and other creators and this community. So thank you so much, everybody, for sticking around. So if you enjoyed this content and again, you'd like to see if I'm successful this month, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you are on your own debt-free journey or budgeting journey, I hope that you're successful this week and every week. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.